Well, good morning. So, welcome back to the channel. It's just me out this morning doing a quick review on the Caravan and Motorhome Club in Sutton-on-Sea. Yes, I have got a look at it. I just revised it and I forgot it straight away. My memory's terrible. So Jane's in the Campervan just doing some editing, and I thought I would show you around this campsite because it's really nice. So let's wander over. I can't show you in the reception at the moment because they're closed, but I will try and come back and show you. There's not a lot to see, to be honest, because it's a tiny little reception. We've got Lisa and her husband in there. I think it's her husband, and they are very, very nice people. In fact, so nice that last night when I mentioned it, that I didn't have a banana, when I come back to tell her what pitch I was on, she gave me a banana, which was really kind of her. She's actually just opened the door because I can see her smiling through the window. So there we are, there's the reception. Now what we got on here, we've got, on this day 1855, Britain's first post boxes put in London. 1936, Billy Butlin opens first holiday camp in Skegness. Oh look, Jeremy Clarkson, born today in 1960. Birth of Lisa Stansfield, and they've got live music today in the barn, so I'll have to ask her where the barn is. We've just got an arrival. Now she's opening the door. Can I go in, Lisa?
Yes, of course you can.
There you are, look at that. I said she was friendly. Lovely. Look, so this is a little reception. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. So yeah, it's a tiny little reception, but it's got everything you need. They sell a few bits and bobs here. Lots of ice cream. Someone's got an ice cream fetish by the looks of it. And then we've got a fridge. Hope it's not a private one. Oh no, look, we've got, I didn't see this yesterday. Crumbs. And then we've got what we got in the freezer. Oh yeah, more ice creams and chips. So that's good. So that's the little reception area. Do you want to be on camera? She's saying no. But that's Lisa anyway, and she's very, very nice and friendly. So let's take you out into the chill, and let's have a look around. Yeah, she's such a nice lady. So we've got the bins over here on the right hand side as you come through, and we've got a little portal cabin here, which has got, it's a little bit dark in here, but they've got all the places to visit. I would love to go to the memorial, the Battle of Britain Memorial Visitor Centre, but I haven't got time. We've got to whiz off today. We've got some bits and bobs planned. You've got all your books on the walks and maps, places of interest, site information, useful information. What's useful information then? Grocery stores, Horncastle Market. Oh, they've got all the places to eat out here. And local events, maps. That's really good. I'll tell you what, we were coming through Lincolnshire yesterday, and I've always had this vision of Lincolnshire being just like flat, fenny, flat land, not very interesting. No, it sounds terrible, but I'm just being honest. And yesterday, oh my lord, we went to, well, I think it's called Lincolnshire Wolds or whatever, which is just around here. Oh, Burley Marsh. There's a place called Burley Marsh. Brugh, I think it is. What a place. Oh, it's absolutely, I tell you what, totally changed my mind on what Lincolnshire is like. It's actually a really lovely county. So yeah, as you can see, plenty of pitches. I will just show you around over the other side actually in a mo. Met a couple of really nice people on here, and we've actually got a wild axe Europa, 6 metre, so exactly the same as us, just opposite us. So I was hoping actually to bump into him and ask him how he's getting on with his, because as you probably remember, we've had some real trials and tribulations in ours. So we've got the ladies' showers, etc. here. We've got a dishwasher area here. I mean, I'm only doing this review so that anyone that's coming to Skegness, around that area, can see what this campsite is like. Jane picked it, as she normally does, and I will have to say, I'll tell you what, so look, we've got all the pictures over here. It's a fantastic site. So there we are, and there's another Europa over there. Yeah, what a fantastic site. So I will need to, so we've got the inclusive bathroom here, over here, and then we've got the disabled one here, which looks like you have to get a key for access. So we've got a door there into the men's toilets, shower area, etc., and they are amazing. And then we've got a door around here. So yesterday when I turned up, I went in that door and had a look, just peeked my head in. And then this morning when I come out, because I'm a bit dizzy, there was a guy coming out of the showers here, and I thought, they've got two lots of showers. So I went in there and I thought, my God, it's only a small site and they've got two massive shower blocks. Well, it's just another door into the same shower blocks. So let's take you around here. We've got your waste disposal here for you know what. And then we've got your fresh water and grey waste there, drain away. Yeah, so just you have to come round the site to get to that, so it's easy enough. We've got another laundry area here, so light's going to come on. There we go. So we've got washing machines, tumble dryers in there, immaculately clean, really clean. Let me see if I can get into the old bogaroonies without anyone in there. So let's turn this off a second and see who's in there. Right, bogaroony tour. So let's have a look. Toilets, lots of toilets. As you can see, it's immaculately clean. You've got all your showers here, so they're not the push ones, which is fantastic. You've got your sinks there and your urinals over here. So yeah, look, they've got your little sinks opposite the showers here. That's all I can say about it, really. It smells nice, it's immaculate, and what do you say? Let's take you out of this door now, and then we shall wander around here. Oh, this is the Europa man, so let me see if I can have a quick word with him to see how he got on with his Europa. Right, so I didn't film that, but I've just spoken to a lovely guy called Kevin, and that's his van over there, and that's our van there. And yes, he has had issues with his van, but I'm not going to go there. So as you can see, they've got lots and lots of pitches here. They're nice pitches. They've got these fully serviced pitches. Excuse the dog barking. They've got these fully serviced pitches in the middle here. I think that just goes in a loop, this little bit here. And let's do. I will take you up to the children's playground area just so we can see what it's like. This actual van here, the Voyager, that's what we were looking at buying. They're a fantastic van inside. I don't know what they're like, quality, build quality, etc., but they are a fantastic van inside. So we're parked up the top there, look, and then we're going to walk down to the kiddie winks bit. But yeah, huge site, really big site. Still cleaning away over there, look. Do a fantastic job here, and I think this is over here is the dog walk. So there's your little park, so it goes all the way round here. Look at that, nice little park, and you can come down a little path here. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure this is the dog walking bit. Yep. And then we've got a lovely little bit through here to walk the dogs. Oh, takes you out onto the public footpath. Yeah, look, lovely. So that is the site. I think that's covered everything. Hope that's informative, and we'll see you. Oh, guess what? There's a code on the gate. Now I can't get in. What is the code? Oh well. Looks like I might be walking round. Begins with W and ends in Y. Here we go. I'll have to walk along here now. I don't even know if I can get in. Oh, what a prize prat, eh? Oh well, we might as well carry on chit-chatting. We've got a park, static park over here. Oh yeah, watch the dog poo. It is a dog walk after all. I wonder if I can get through the hedge there. I'm hoping I can get out at the top here. So yeah, we're leaving this campsite in probably about an hour's time to get to Thetford. So we're off to Thetford next. Thetford Forest, not Watford Gap. Thetford Forest, and we're going to stay there the night. Back home tomorrow. There we are, look, all I've got to do is get over there. Oh dear. Yes, got me hat on, eyes are watering. So, you've got if you come down through the gate, which I couldn't get back into, this is a little dog walk, and come down the bottom here, you turn right back to the campsite, and you've got Poplar Farm Leisure Park here. So you've actually got a holiday park over there. That's good to know. Oh God, my eyes are watering. So just through here, he says, like he knows his way. It's obvious there's no other way to go apart from that leisure park. And then over here is the campsite. I'm not sure about these rambling videos, just walking along, waffling on. I suppose if you've watched our channel, you're used to that by now. It can half go a long way. Look, I thought it was just going to be round the corner. What have they got here? Look. How weird. Got like children's entertainment things here. Oh, well, that's not, obviously. Not unless you're a bit of a strange one. Support the... What was it? Support the Great British Seaside. How lovely. So on, I think it's Mondays and Thursdays, they have fish and chip night, so you can have fish and chips. But also, last night when we turned up, which was Friday night, they've got a pizza oven on the go at the front gate. So there's a couple making pizzas there. They look really lovely. I was going to have one, but I didn't in the end. It got too late. But yeah, just a bit of information for you. Well, we're in the Thetford Forest now. So we've come from Sutton-on-Sea to the Thetford Forest. Look what's behind me. So this was a training ground for the 7th Armoured Division, the Desert Rats. So a very famous armoured division, very famous. And they were stationed here between January and May 1944 before they went over to Normandy, which was in June 1944, to obviously liberate Europe. So I think they actually landed on Gold Beach. So yeah, what a place. We've got the tank up here. Jane's actually sitting in the van waiting for me. I thought I'd just come and show you. So if you do come to this campsite, it's a bit windy, hopefully you can hear me. If you do come to this campsite, then basically it's a very strange entrance. You have to look for the tank and then just make your way along here, which is well, we actually turned around, but they have got some sort of plaque here. What's this plaque say? I'm not going to read it all out. The story which you will follow on the trail is that part of the history of 7th Armoured Division known to all as the Desert Rats, a name taken from jerboa, a small desert animal in North Africa. Well, we ain't going to have time to actually go to the museum because there's a museum up here, but we will try and show you the campsite. We're in a little bit of a rush. We're sort of rushing around the country at the moment, but yeah, we'll hopefully show you a few little bits on the campsite because it's quite unique actually. So let's take you on a little tour of this place. We're just going to walk up to the reception area. So I'll show you what the entrance looks like, and then we'll have a little wander around. I'm not going to go too far because it goes for miles. So there's no toilet facilities, no shower facilities. So you've obviously you haven't got any of that. Yeah, so there's some nice little bits around here. Obviously, the theme is because of the desert rats. Let's just take you through here. So they haven't got a shop. I think they had a couple of bits in there, but maybe not. I can't remember now. I was in a rush when we stopped. But the Sutton campsite, that had a little shop, as you saw earlier on in the video. So you know, if you had got no milk or anything like that, they've got, and chips, things like that, they'd got that. Those bits that you could buy. There's nothing on there, it just says the Caravan and Motorhome Club. Oh, there we are. Look, welcome to Thetford Forest. So that's what we're looking at. Sorry, no tents. So I did notice when we were just driving up here, it's a bit unusual actually, because they've got these logs sort of blocking the way, and then you've got the little ramps, and it sort of looks like you shouldn't be coming up here. In fact, you'd have seen on the beginning of this vlog the big white motorhome going behind me, and they'd actually just stopped me and said, how do you get into this place? So I told them. So apparently up here in the sun, up there, there's a museum. So we are actually going to come back and look at that. That'll be a totally separate vlog. But yeah, they've got all this going on here. So 2 miles to the north was west. I'll start that again. 2 miles to the northwest was Didlington Hall, pictured above. Oh, there we are, it's Didlington Hall, and which is now demolished, which was requisitioned as the operational headquarters of the divisional and brigade officers and their staff under the command of Major General Bobby Erskine. What we got here, we had little social life in officers' mess, which followed the discipline of peacetime, which involved waiting on the commanding officers. Convenience. Yeah, so there's some of officers' drivers are shown below, so they'd have been fairly safe. But it'd been this little lot here. This little lot here, they're the ones that went into battle, and I would imagine not a lot of them survived, because there was a bit of a slaughter there. I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to go to Gold Beach in Normandy at some point, and we're going to do a little bit of a trail, really. We're going to do a little bit of a history thing on that. As you know, I'm not very organised, nor is Jane, with things like this. The reason being partly is because sometimes when you preempt stuff, it spoils it. But also, we don't want to be a history channel. And although we're really interested in history, we're not historians. But also really because we just randomly come across these places. We sort of drive along, and everyone says to us, where are you going? We get to the bottom of the road and we go left or right, and one of them says, oh, let's just go left. Right, back to this campsite. So you've got the bins on the right hand side, and let's walk you up here and we'll show you what it looks like. So let's have a look inside this little kiosk. Wow, oh, and it's warm. I've got radiator on in here. That's brilliant, that is. So what we got? We got the Snetterton. Oh, because Snetterton's not too far away. We've got Flixton Museum. If you've never been to Flixton Museum and you're in Norfolk, I think it's actually in Suffolk, but anyway, it's what does it say? Becker Street, Flixton, near Bungay. So that's Norfolk. Okay. Well, that's a brilliant place to go, that is, for aviation. Snetterton's the old Second World War bomber command place where they flew B-17s, etc. And now a very famous racetrack. We've got Thetford just up the road, which we've done a little bit of a video on that, I believe. And that's where Dad's army was filmed. There we are, look, there's some of the history here, which is very interesting. So you've got, what's this, the Covert 2011. It's just stuff about this place. Eating out near Thetford Forest, there's plenty of stuff going on in there, plenty of stuff. Walking and cycling, there's little maps here, there's a lot of stuff about wildlife, local info. Yeah, so you've got books, so you can take your books. They've got top attraction in Thetford, look, it's the Dad's Army stuff here. What they got here? Oh, DVD cupboard. So DVDs are available to borrow or purchase for 50p. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a look in there because we want this, because I'm old, we want this Birds of a Feather DVD box set. So I'm going to have a look through here. Martin, you'll like this. Not a lot. Where are we? What we got here? Ain't got no box sets in there. I don't suppose they would have. Quantum of Solace and Alfred Rescued Christmas. Fantastic Four. Crank, Deep Rising. What else have they got? Oh dear. BFG, Alice in Wonderland. Of course, it will help if you've got a DVD player or a computer. What else have we got here? We've got Tears of the Sun. No, they ain't got Birds of a Feather. So, oh well. Let's put the chair back. Right, let's. Oh look, got a picture before we go. Cromwell tanks of the 5th Royal Tank Regiment at Shaker's Wood in May 1944, preparing for D-Day. Well, I'm pretty sure the Cromwell tanks, they weren't that good actually. Just correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure when they come up against the Panzer tanks and that of the German army, they got pretty much obliterated. But we still won. Right, let's take you up here. So we're parked over here, as you can see. You've got, this goes on for miles around here. You've got all the lovely walkways. Look at all the lovely forest. Dogs are welcome, obviously. And we've even got little elves that live here, look. They live in the trees. Yeah, so this goes, I'm going to walk through the middle because we drove around there and well, it goes on for quite a way. It goes on a lot, just like me. You have to like the sound of your own voice when you're vlogging, where it helps, because you end up just rambling on about this, that, and everything else. But it's not a lot of good. Well, unless you're one of these gimbal channels, you know, where you just wander around, which actually I quite like on a Saturday morning. To be fair, I watch these people walking around. They don't talk, and they just take you around Greece or Mallorca, or yeah. It's nice having it on in the background. So they've got a few service points here. They've got one here. A bit random. They've got one in the woods. That's quite good. I'm actually walking to the one that. So when we actually pulled in, I went all the way down round the bottom, and before I told them the pitch that I wanted to be on, I filled up, got rid of the toilet waste, and got rid of the grey waste. So that was quite handy. Oh, I can't see in front of me. So yeah, it's a beautiful campsite, that's for sure. Let's wander down here. So plenty of pitches. Plenty. So there's another service point over there. And then, so it basically goes all the way around, look. All the way around. So yeah. A very nice campsite. So we shall get back to the van now. If there's any more info that I feel that I need to tell you about, or if you want to know anything, then either go on the Thetford Forest site or drop us a message. If I can answer it, I will. Right, I should say bye for now. If I don't see you again, then please make sure you subscribe. And if you think you're subscribed, can you just check? Because I don't know, YouTube seem to knock off subscribers for no reason whatsoever. And yeah, please make sure you're subscribed. Any nice comments, and one of those. Oh, and hype now, you can hype us. So yeah, we'll see you later.